That's how the skies are looking. Look like God was on the devil's ass all night, praising the witches, warlocks, and wizards. And just what my title says, God's people get tortured and dogs get protected. Right, America? We get fucked and dogs get protected. Make that make sense. They protect dogs more than they do God's people. They torture our ass. But they'll protect a dog or a demon. Right, America? Right, God? Because he put some shit on me. I can't even hide from the devil if I wanted to. They know exactly where I am with the shit he put on my ass. You know, the sun, moon, and stars, I can't get away from their ass if I wanted to. They keep burning my belly button. Got a knot on my belly button. I don't know what the fuck they doing. Burning my belly button, perhaps. Or trying to suck information off of me. You already fucked me. How much more are you gonna fuck over me? Plano, Texas. The god of the devil. Who hate women. Baby eating ass bitches. You already sent a motherfucker over here to fuck up my car. Give me the wrong goddamn part. Boy, y'all had that shit planned, didn't you? You must have called the motherfuckers. That's probably why it took so long to get my part to UPS. Because they say they didn't get the part till after 8 p.m. That's why they feel justified in shipping it in 2 days instead of overnight. Because apparently when I called that morning, y'all didn't even get the shipment to him till after 8. Sure, lock and key. I just made a review on Google about Sure Lock and Key because they came over here and hammered my shit to death and didn't repair shit. But I paid, so either I want a refund or I'm gonna file a lawsuit. Because they ordered the wrong part, and I believe they did that maliciously. They knew they had ordered the wrong part. The technician knew when he came over here that was the wrong part. That's why he couldn't fix it. Then he broke a lot of my parts for my dash. The cover broke parts. Didn't tell me he had broke parts. They go to my steering column. And then got me trying to crank a car up. Can't even crank my car up with the screwdriver. Oh, I'm going to give you the screwdriver. And you ran off and left your jacks. So what was that about? Because he was sent over here to fuck up my car for these people. They had a Plano too. This is the shit that they do. They had to shut my car down. I can't, this is the 4th car that they done fuck with to try to shut me up. They couldn't blow me up in the bitch. They couldn't crack a head because I kept catching when they let the oil out. So they kept fucking with the ignition switch, shutting it off. I'm sure they were shutting it off and making it hard for me to crank it up. They probably burnt the part out. But from what I understand with the other locksmith, that switch is okay. They just need to fix it properly. But he didn't do that. He came over here and broke parts, hammered this motherfucker to death, and charged me for something he didn't repair. Then when I called them back the same day, they come telling me they can't come till Monday. Well, let's see if we call your ass today. And you look at that review, because I attach photos. Need to attach photos of where they broke my parts that go around my steering column. When he took it apart, he broke parts to it. So until y'all get over here or refund my money, so I can get somebody over here that knows what they're doing, you know, either fix my car or refund my money. And let me show y'all his name that took my money on my Cash App and didn't repair my car. As soon as I cut my car off, I could not restart it. The battery is good. The battery, if the battery wasn't working, I wouldn't be able to unlock my door. The lights wouldn't be good. The radio wouldn't be coming on. So you cannot blame something on a battery. No, you came over here and fucked up my car, like I said, maliciously. And I believe you did it maliciously. Because y'all had to come up with a way to shut me down. This guy right here. I'm glad I put in that car repair. This guy right here, Dovit Zender, paid him $280 for nothing. Friday. Oh, he gave me a thumbs up, but he didn't fix shit. So your name would go on here. As a technician, I don't think he knew what he was doing. I had to pay $50 for another locksmith to come over here and tell me what the fuck he did wrong. So until they reimburse my money or come over here and repair my car, I don't need any more parts. I need the right part that should have been ordered. The right part. That's all that needed to be done. The right parts ordered.
Thank you for calling your voted #1 Thank you for calling. Rachel is speaking. How can I help you today?
Yes, I had to put a review on y'all on Google because y'all have really messed up my car here. I paid, what, $280 something for a part that wasn't, was the wrong part. Then UPS tell me y'all didn't even get that order in to them till after 8:47. So they feel justified in delivering my part 2 days later instead of overnight. Then you sent a technician over here who broke parts of my car, and I can't even get him back over here when I called the same night. Either I want a refund for all my parts, the damn near $600 that I paid for him to come and hammer my car to death, and knew that that was probably the wrong part that y'all ordered. I had to pay for another locksmith to come over here and tell me what your technician did wrong. And he knew he did stuff wrong. Then telling me I need this or I need that when the other key and lock ignition people said I don't. All he had to do was fix it right and order the right part. I also talked to my officer, my bodyguard, about this because somebody's going to go to jail if they don't get over here and get my car fixed right and repaired. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is theft. Now, he knew he had the wrong part. I even found parts that he dropped. Apparently, he couldn't find when he dropped them. So, I have made a complaint on Google, and I'm going to make a complaint about anything else you people have done wrong. If he was looking for the spring that goes to that part, I found it on the floor, as well as the pin I found that on the floor. You know, all he did was come over here and make my car indrivable, not working. He told me I would be able to crank it up with the screwdriver that he left me. He would give me that. As soon as I cut my car off that Friday, it would not crank back up. I'm able to charge my phone up. That means my batteries are good. So what went on here? I can't even get a technician out here that knows what he's doing to repair my car for the $280 that I paid for the repairs. Either that, I want my money sent back to me so I can hire somebody who knows what they're doing to fix my car. Or y'all need to get back out here and fix my car today. I shouldn't have to wait till Monday. This is not right. Like I said, I paid $289 for a part that y'all ordered wrong. According to the lot guy, this is not the right part or the keys. And there's nothing really wrong. All he had to do was repair the original because it's still working. It's still active. If I'm able to turn it on and off, they're still active. He just needed to order the right part. And y'all did not order the right part. And that's probably why he couldn't repair it. Because the part y'all ordered me, wasn't the correct part. It's not the correct switch. So it's not going to work if it's not the right part. So what are y'all going to do about that?
So first of all, I said that really sorry about it. I checked with technician. Unfortunately, he's not available to work today, but he's going to give you a call tomorrow to help figure out.
Well, I hope I don't have to wait all day like I did for the technician to even get over here like I did Friday. Because I need my car running and I need y'all to order the correct part. This is not the right part. You can look at it and tell this is not the right part. So, that's probably why he wasn't able to fix it. If he doesn't have the right part. Then he tell me once you open it, you can't return it. Well, that's bull. Y'all need to take this part back, order me the right part that goes to my ignition switch, and come fix my car. Monday. I'll wait one more day. And they better be early. If not, I'm going to talk to Officer Norton, who was here Saturday, when the other locksmith guy that I had to pay $50 to come over here and tell me y'all didn't order the right part. And that's probably why he wasn't able to fix it. Then he broke my steering column, pieces that go around my steering column. Then he was doing a lot of hammering. I mean, what was that about, all the hammering? Something is not right. Either that or just reimburse my $280. I will find somebody who will order the right part and come over here and fix my car properly. Or I want Mr. Dovid or whoever, because I had paid him through Cash App, which I just showed his name on my live right now, because I am live on my YouTube. Because this is not right the way y'all left my car, knowing he didn't have the right part. That's why he couldn't fix it. Somebody's calling me. Just so happens she called me on the line. They ordered the wrong part. So that's why he wasn't able to fix it. He didn't tell me that. He tried to make out like I needed other things. And that was a lie. Other parts. When they ordered the wrong part. And he can come over here and act like he ordered the right part if he want to, but he didn't. Let me see if I can. I'm going to call this guy and ask him to send me a little invoice of where I paid him to come out and look at my car yesterday and tell me what this technician did wrong. And he knew He probably knew he had the wrong part. For real, though. Might be on my other phone. His number. Then again, it might be this one. Might be on my other phone. His phone number. That's why you couldn't fix it. Because you didn't have the right part. And I believe you knew that and didn't tell me and did some shit anyway. But like I said, I found the pin and the spring. I don't know what happened to that pin. He might have... little pin I had that he showed me that fits inside this part. Oh, it might be in here, in this little thing here, because he put it in there and showed me all he had to do was get this part, put that pin in there, that go over there. It's a little gold pin that he had dropped, that I had found over here by the door. I said, this must be a part that goes to this thing here. He had put all my little pieces in this door here. I don't know why he would do that. Put it in the door instead of back in the FedEx box. Like I said, I'm not going to put up with the shit that y'all been doing. Trying to stop me from moving around and stop me from sharing what God is doing. That's all you're doing. You put that demon in Jason over there controlling his mind. You know your voice to skull in him right now. Mind controlling him. All of a sudden he's acting like he's been acting. Because you're out there sending V2K to him. I'm not stupid. This is what they did to my kid when he was 17. Kidnapped him, drugged him with LSD, and then was able to MK Ultra or V2K him. Change everything about his life. They put somebody else's spirit in my son, some type of demonic spirit in him, to turn him against his mother, which he had no reason to fight his mother. But they put some type of demonic entity in my kid where they could control his mind. And then put something, changed his whole life, was putting stuff in his mind that I don't even know what my son is talking about, because he knew he wasn't raised like that. Where in the hell are you getting this stuff from? So apparently they erased his memory of his life and put some type of demonic memory in his life to make him think ill will of his mother. Now, your government has ways of doing that. V2K, MK Ultra. First, they have to drug him with LSD, which they did in 97. See, that's why I share with y'all. Let me show you how I had to file a lawsuit against the Plano Police Department, Oshman's. Long time ago, I had to do this, okay? Because they had falsely accused my kid. I had to do this, okay? Me and my son, I had to file this. I had to do this because they falsely accused him, had evidence. This was my son, so they had a lineup. These people, right, lie this was the detective, lie and say that my son went to Oshman's when he was in class. I had took him to class, used these people, okay, to lie on my kid and say that was him that went in the store and stole tennis shoes that they never found in my fucking home. The pair that he did go down there and buy, we had the receipt. Because he wanted some shoes he saw down there. I gave him the money. He went and purchased them, came back, gave me the receipt. Because that's how we roll. But they never found any of the stuff. And he was in class on August 22nd, acting like out of 3 people, okay, they want to say the other 2 unknown black men. No, you knew exactly who they were, Plano. This shit Plano Police Department did. That's why I don't trust them. Lied on my kid when I had dropped my kid off and I went to work. I worked for care. So I waited till he had missed the first day of enrollment, so he had to go see the counselor to get his, class sheet. I stayed there with him because I could till she came and called him in on the 22nd. So all this shit, Frank Garcia, the detective, lied, and he used all of these people, including Kermes, Schaefer, Baumert, Scott, all these people to lie on my son. And they had a videotape, and that's not my son. Okay, this is Collin County. On or about August 7th, the suspect name. And this is absolutely ridiculous. Did my son look like these guys? Hell no. He was a student trying to go to school and graduate. So they fucked him up after they drugged him because he shut down. These are just how they coerce these people to lie on my son that worked for this store. Okay? They coerced them to say this. This guy here, all pale faces. This guy lying, saying on August 7th, that's a lie. My son was in school. I dropped him off and waited for the counselor to call him in. Took a while too, but she finally came out. And I left him with her on August 7th because he had missed the day to get his class schedule. So he had to go to the counselor to get his class schedule. I took him and dropped him off myself. So they used this woman and the other 2 people to lie against my son. And they had these 2 people name on here. They never did get charged. Brandon Kemp, that's a cousin of ours. He never went to jail. They only charged my son with a crime and he wasn't even on. Since y'all want to keep fucking with me, Plano, let's just tell the truth. Okay? Let's just tell the truth because, all the shit that you have been doing and all the lies, and now you're out here sending people to try to unalive me, to shut me up. This lady here, she was a federal attorney. She took his case but then bailed out. Let me show you where she paid for this lie detector test, and it states the results of the polygraph examination indicates Mr. Jones is being truthful when he denies participating in the theft of tennis shoes from Oshman's on August 7th. He passed it because he didn't do it. Well, I don't know who those 3 old-ass guys were. They weren't my kid. Then I took them to court, and they still want to find me wrong, us wrong. How you going to find us wrong? Then they had I had typed there the unjust judge, Sandoval, okay? Then I had That's when I hit the newspaper in 98, okay? This is what, falsely imprisoned. Yes, he was. For a crime that he didn't do. Then they drugged him, like I said, while he was in their care. Drugged my son, if you can see, in 98. There was no drugs in my kid. He was in 11th grade. There was no drugs, negative. I had to end up taking him to the hospital because he went into a severe depression. Wouldn't eat, wouldn't socialize. I come home from work, he beating his chest. What the fuck? What the fuck did you do to my kid? Then we went to court. All this was before he went to court, okay? They had drugged him while he was in their care at the Collin County Detention Center, talking about my son was a drug abuser. How in the hell was he a drug abuser when in 98 in my care, no damn drugs, all right? All that negative. But in your damn care, all these drugs end up in jail while he in jail? What the fuck? But then you want to be out here trying to kill my ass over some shit plain-o your ass created. Is that why you got your hitmen out here trying to kill my ass? Because you went after my kid to turn him against me because you hate the light shining on me? You out here with all this fucking witchcraft now. So you blaming me for some shit that you did. Look, they had put solvents in my kid. I know I had went to visit my kid because I would visit him every week. Twice a week they had. Then they gave him some infected ass tennis shoes to fuck up his feet as to insinuate he did the stealing, which he didn't. He wasn't a thief. Hell, he stopped hanging with his cousins because his cousins were thieves. And he didn't like that. He wanted me to take him shopping, and that's what I did. Because he didn't like going to the mall with his cousins because they were thieves. And he wasn't. He didn't grow up here. He's not even a Texan. He was born in Georgia. So Texas came after him, talking about he abused drugs, solvents, and all this shit, chemicals, marijuana laced with formaldehyde. Hell, we didn't even know what the hell it was. I found out they called it water. But how in the hell did all that get in his system in your care, Collin County Detention Center, and in my care in 98, none of that shit was in his system? Make it make sense, y'all. Got a bitch coming across me. They kept me up all night, radiating my body. I'm going to show you this, this video, talking about he abused based on inhalant abuse. Get the fuck out of here. This shit was all made the fuck up after they drugged my son with LSD, all right? Then they falsely accused him. First they falsely accused him, then they drugged him with LSD because by the time I got up there when they took him to this hospital, because I wanted a second opinion from the Plano. But my sister, I believe she was part of it. That's why her ass dead now. Janet. I wanted to take him for a second opinion. All right? Because they found no drugs in my son. And I had the right to do that. He's under my care. But they was just so adamant, the police and all that. Now we got to take him to up there to McKinney and shit. But this is what the police do to our children. They drug them while they're incarcerated. Put all this shit in their system. They have access to the formaldehyde, embalming fluid, because the sheriffs are the one that discard that from the funeral homes. I found out. So of course they have, they have a way to put that in their foods and shit, formaldehyde. Make it make sense. So, yes, I'm capable of doing my own lawsuit against their ass because I'm that damn talented. when they want to tell y'all I'm crazy in a motherfucker. But look who did this. Me. I did this. I couldn't find no silver attorney. I had to do all this. So you want to play with me, America? You want to play with me? Hoe ass people who act like hell I'm on crack and shit. Bitch, how can I be on this crack and able to do this shit? So you better stop defaming my fucking character, people that don't know me, people that come on my live talking shit. And my character. They know damn well. He answered all the questions. No. He was not part of that. That's not my son. You can't give me anybody's son on a fucking videotape, Plano. And that's what your detective did. You and all the rest of these officers. And then you've been fucking with me every time I come home. Who y'all think did this? Yeah, who you think did this? I had to do this. They still didn't do right. And after that, by 2005, I said, God, I've done everything, that you told me to do. I'm giving them to you now. And this started in 97. So by 2005, they kept having a motherfucker come up to the court, counseling, coming up, just playing fucking games. Like that shit was funny. Now they got hitmen out here trying to kill my ass to keep from paying my ass or him after they put a demon in his ass and locked him up for a crime that he didn't do. Then they put him in another issue that he wasn't in. I was glad to see my son get out and go visit a cousin of his. Next thing I know, he hadn't been gone 2 minutes. Next thing I know, he hit in the fucking head by some Mexicans that his other cousin had issues with, but he didn't because he had been in the house all day. So how could he be participating and engaging in organized criminal activity? No, that was you hoes. That was his first time leaving the house. So how did they put that crime on him? Locked him up for that. Oh, yeah, you did a lot, Collin County. That's why you got your hitman out here trying to unalive my ass. Because again, you came after me and my kid. He wasn't doing anything but trying to graduate. And the teachers and I had him on target to graduate. And that's when Plano police came and lied on him. It was all a plot. They had to get to him to turn him against his mother, to bring chaos in my life so I wouldn't find out who I am in Christ. But I found out anyway. All the shit they did only put me on my fucking knees. All the stuff that they were trying to keep me from finding out, I found out anyway. Now, I don't even look back on this shit, but they keep harassing me, doing things to me, and I've had enough. It's time for them to quit. 35 years of them fucking with me. So you want to tell me what I'm not capable of doing? Like I shared with y'all, I know who I am. This was my test sheet. This was my will. That's the speed I was in. Court Reporting Institute of Dallas. Please do not play with me. I transferred from Houston to Dallas in 91. This is a very hard school. That's why it takes you years, some of us years, to finish. But I was on my way. So stop insulting my fucking intelligence, because a crackhead can't do that. You fucking bitches. You baby-eating ass bitches. You don't know me. So stop acting like you do. Then I started my own cleaning business in 97, the same year they came after my kid. So every dime that I did make from cleaning, they stole, Collin County. I'm paying for their lies, okay? And their abuse against my kid. Again, they put a memory in him that I have no idea. There were times where I would have to get the photo albums out to let him look. You smiling on every picture. What the fuck are you talking about? Where'd you get that shit at in your head? What are you talking about? You weren't raised like that. You weren't raised. He wasn't raised around a crack house. Hell, when we came to Plano, it was New Jack City. We didn't know shit about no crack. Didn't know what it smelled like. Didn't know nothing about it. But this is the shit that they do. So they tampered with my license. So I had to go and get this letter from one of my customers, right? Who I had been cleaning her house for 16 years. And in September 2009, they put some shit. That's why she got including September 2009. How in the hell? When did the police stop me after you had already tried to blow me the fuck up in my car? I didn't have a car because they tried to blow me up in the motherfucker, my Mazda. That's when I had my niece and them taking me to work or somebody that needed to make the money. Because I refused to buy another car in 2009 after they tried to blow me up. And after all, they had been fucking with me. That would have been the third car that they had fucked with. They had fucked with my CRX, my Honda. They had fucked with my Subaru. Then they had fucked with my Mazda. And now they fucked with this one. I'm just glad I didn't pay for this one. All right. So these are the things that the Plano Police Department has done to me. That's why I don't trust them, because they have done a lot to me here in my hometown. And then now they got an army out here aiming weapons at my ass every day, trying to unalive my ass, because they were wrong. Rather kill a nigga than pay a nigga for them being wrong. Guess they thought they were going to erase my memory, but you can't, because God is blocking your ass from that. But they want to make me the villain for all the shit they've been doing to me. They want to lock me up for shit they've been doing to me. Make that shit make sense. Let me show y'all how I caught this bitch. I was up because they had woke me up, radiating my body about 11. They woke me up, right? So I'm sitting here just listening to somebody on YouTube, right? I look out, my spirit just had me look out the blind here, and I got this bitch. Let me show y'all. Sitting up, shining some shit in my car. Then he flew across me and burnt my goddamn feet like he's entitled. Started burning my body, radiating my body. Especially Texas. Not this one. It was this one. I got this bitch out here. See if y'all can see it. At 2 o'clock. That's him. Are you the one burning my foot right now, bitch? That's him right there. Are you the one burning my foot? Why the fuck are you out here? I got this bitch out here at 2 o'clock. This is on my one burning my foot right now, bitch? You can pick that up on my Katie Gaddis. Are you the one burning my foot? Why the fuck are you out here? 2 o'clock in the morning. This bitch out here. He aiming real bright, aiming some shit in my car. Are you the one burning my body right now, bitch? Are you the 2 a.m. my foot? Why the fuck are you out here? I'm calling them baby eating ass bitches. 2 a.m. This baby eating, elderly abusing. My foot right now, bitch? That's what I called it. Are you the one burning my foot? Why the fuck are you out here? At 2 a.m. So I sent Officer Norton this video. At 2 o'clock. So, at 2 a.m., this baby eating elderly abuser, because he's abusing an elderly. That's what I am. Hellish copter, aiming weapons. It looked like a popo helicopter. At 2 o'clock. Real talk. Are you the one they be out here right now, bitch? They be out here too. Are you the one burning my foot? Why the fuck are you out here? But my spirit always guide me to people, the haters. Always, that's why I always know where they are. All right, my haters. Stop throwing my shit down, bitch. You said Google it? Yeah, I probably need to, but I gotta learn how to do all that, Lawrence. It's 35 years that Texas has been targeting me. 35 freaking years. 9 years aiming weapons. They done burnt my toe out, burnt my feet, and then I got people trying to mock me like, what does the scripture say, Pastor Rod? I had to get his ass straight. He doesn't understand. I got the Klansmen out here torturing my ass every day over God. Mad because they want to keep a damn devil cloud over the sun because they hate the sun shining on my black ass. So they out here doing all this witchcraft. Look like God's moving it. But 70 years of affliction God created me to go through. Maybe I should go through my scriptures with y'all. Because it's already written. Why should I rewrite something that's already written? Make it make sense. Let me see what homeboy want. Hey, I'm good. I'm just staying away from demons. Okay? You headed out home? Oh, okay. I call this the Wolf Lounge. This is my homeboys. We all grew up together. I'm in my hometown neighborhood. You can see the devil clouds are moving, so they're not going to let that. They don't want no light shining on my ass. They going to keep that bitch covered because they full of darkness. And they only end up getting a whirlwind when they do this shit. They call them tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever. Every time they out here doing this demonic shit, witchcraft, darkness shall cover the earth, gross darkness to people. To me, that's the witchcraft they out here doing, the demonic clouds against God's sun, moon, and stars that they know I'm blessed with and hate to admit it. I don't need your admittance. I need you to leave me the hell alone. Collin County, Plano, Dallas, McKinney, government. After all, it is your Department of Defense weapons. You need to stop burning my fucking belly button. That's what you need to stop doing. Because you're not going to get no damn information. And if you are, it's not going to be right because God is blocking it. I had to put some damn burn medicine on my belly button. So they got my son right now acting like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because they're controlling his mind right now, V2K and him. Got him acting like Jason the 13th. That's what they do. They can control somebody's mind from afar off. Send evil spirits. He's going to have to really humble himself and repent. Otherwise, he'll be stuck with that demon. They put in him. That's all they do is witchcraft around here. See, that's why I'm sharing with y'all what my will was, so you'll know what my will was and how God changed my will and all the hell that Plano, Texas has been giving me. McKinney, Texas, period. Greg Abbott, Rick Perry, George Bush, all the governors, Ann Richards. This started in the 90s when they found out who I am from a photo what God put in a damn photo. I ain't told them shit. Because a lot of times I walk in silence. I'm not a people person. I don't like being around a lot of people because they're shit starters. And women too. I've always been a loner. I never feared eating alone. I don't have no problem with that. I don't want to be around jealous ass bitches who grinning in your face and hating you in their hearts. And I could see a lot of that. That's why, because they didn't know how intuitive I am. I can look at a person and tell, just like that, what they're about. So most of the time, I didn't use my gifts like most people. You know, they do a lot of psychic shit and all that. I never used my gifts like that. But again, I had my own cleaning business. This was one of my customers that I had to go and get this letter from because police had put some shit on my driver's license that wasn't true. Talking about they stopped me, the DMV asking me, was I stopped by the police in 2009? In what? Walking? Because I surely didn't have a car. Then I'm having to go clean up shit off my license. Bullshit. I'm not doing that shit. Hoes fuck up my license. They only didn't want me part of Texas, right? I'm not moving that shit. God let your ass do it. He can move it. I'm not wasting my energy with your shit. And I'm cutting cords from family, foes, friends, whatever. And I'm getting ready to arm myself because I'm an elderly person and I'm tired of being abused by fucking baby eating ass bitches who think they're above the law that Collin County is sending. They can lie all they want to. They all got a part in this. Dallas. Again, that's Bush baby. Obadiah, I just read y'all Obadiah. That was God showing me that the ambassador for the heathens were moving here. That was back in 2008. I've been knowing about that. God said he's going to shut their prideful ass down, Texas. That's why you're treating me like a dog and treating dogs like they the daughter of God. When I'm the real daughter, the real chosen, otherwise they have no business out here harassing me, aiming weapons at me. They can't accept who I am in Christ. I don't need your fucking acceptance. I don't need your validation. I don't want your fucking curse money, because that's probably what you'll do. What I need them to do is leave me the fuck alone. Stop trying to kill me over my shit. Get your own shit. Don't expect me to act like y'all Freemason church folks, because we don't follow that shit. That's of the devil. And why would I want to believe what an oppressor says about my brother over what God and the apostles have revealed to me? Why would I want to believe your shit over my Father, who created me, who predestined me? Yeah, I have the authority to cuss their ass out and then put a curse on your ass. They act like they running some shit, but they ain't running shit. Trump over there bombing Iran and shit. What are y'all trying to start, a war? Because they know their time for ruling is short. They don't want to get off the calling they ass pure shit. I'm white. White where? Show it to me. Because pure motherfuckers don't come against God. And I'm going to handle demons the way they need to be handled. I'm going to talk to demons the way they need to be talked to. That's why they haven't been able to unalive my ass. Because I'm a soldier for God and we're not taking your shit. And if you think God doesn't know what I say or do, then you're twisted. But all the shit that they have been doing to me, trying to kill me and shit, just remember, eyes colored. That was my race in 55. Eyes colored. Collin County. Plano. My hometown. Then they told me in 97, the attorney, I don't know why they don't like this, rubbing his skin. It took me a while to get that shit, but, I had a witness in there with me. He kept saying, you don't know what hell no, I didn't even imagine that he was talking about them hating niggas, black folks. You hit me in my head right now. I'm getting ready to 911 your ass. If you hit me again in my fucking head, because I know you're listening on my phone. You're always incognito. CIA, FBI, popo hoes. They don't want to take responsibility or be held accountable for the shit that they've been doing to me that they thought they were going to get away with, and they didn't. Because I patiently waited on the Lord. Because vengeance is his. I went on about my business in spite of all the shit they've been doing to me 35 years, including 9 years aiming weapons. Direct energy weapons, ray guns, lasers. These people have burnt my birthmark, burnt my toe off, gave me a blood clot, burnt my feet, burnt my eye. Go home. He done got out. Somebody's dog over there shitting. Look at him. Oh, they done let him out. I'm in my hometown where I grew up. They don't want to tell you, I have a degree. They don't want to tell you that I have my certificate to bear arms. They don't want to tell you that. They want y'all to think, oh, she's just crazy. She's bipolar, schizophrenic. They don't want to tell you that, right? They just want y'all to think I'm bipolar, schizophrenic. God's not doing what he's doing in my life, but the devil is a liar. My thing is, I know exactly who I am. They know exactly who we are. This is my identity declaration. Because of who I am. The Moabites, the Moors, the Book of Ruth. I know exactly who I am. The funny thing about this is they put us in the Constitution, but they don't want us to claim it. You got us in the Constitution, but you don't want us to recognize who the fuck we are, America. Y'all notice that, okay? Note that. Birthrights. Moorish Americans. I'm part of the Moabite tribe. Book of Ruth. The genealogy of Christ. They know my DNA. That's why they trying to kill my ass. We have the right to say and go by who we are because we ain't no African American. And these hoes know it. Been knowing it. They just full of shit. A crazy person can't get this. I don't think a crackhead could either. What y'all need to do is get off the fucking powder, the coke, and stop accusing other people of doing drugs when it's your whole ass. America, who brought the coke crack in the Klan house? Because ain't shit pure about that house in Washington. And you won't hear me calling it a White House. You won't hear me calling your ass white. Proverbs 30:12. Again, there is a generation, thus saith the Lord, who is pure in their own eyes, and yet have not been washed from your filthiness. Because you're filthy as swine. The legions that God put in the swine. You don't want to admit it. You're the Gentiles. You ain't got shit to do with Esau. Those are melanated people. Are you melanated? Are you stealing DNA? Are you melanated? Because the 12 tribes consist of melanated people, people of color. People who can withstand the sun. We get our energy from the sun that your ass keep putting dark clouds over because you hate the fucking light. You're full of darkness. And this is what you do. I can't do shit without these hoes all up in my damn eye gate, watching everything I do for past 35 years. I've never had any privacy because they've been all up in my home, planting evidence, like when they lied and said I shot up in the air. No damn well I ain't never owned a fucking gun. They knew I didn't have a fucking gun. Don't play with me, popo ho. You ain't nothing but big damn lawyers. You know damn well I didn't have no fucking gun. But this is what you do, right?
What I think she said.
This is what you do.
Into these Epstein files.
You hate to admit it.
The first species on the face of this earth to be aware of evolution by everything that we do. The babies we eat, the food we eat,
Rewind.
The babies we eat, the babies we eat.
Is this mother in the files too? I'm going to check. Did she say
that's what you do?
Said, or am I just too deep into these Epstein?
The babies you eat. But you appear, but eating babies. Pure people don't eat babies. And God don't choose anyone that he don't trust or he think he can handle. I'm mad at him right now because I'm really tired of the evil and really tired of people taking advantage of me, stealing my fucking money. They had to get a hold of my money to try to curse me. So this is what they did. Fucked up my car, kept me from cranking it. And I believe, John, you might be part of it. You keep saying you're going to do this and do that, but you don't do it. So when I'm dealing with people who say things and don't do it, it makes me think or feel like you're part of it. How do I know they're not paying you to tamper with my car because you're a mechanic and you would know how to do these things? You say you don't do people like that. You're honest, but, you know, you said you would come by here yesterday morning. I never heard from you. You didn't even bother to say, I can't come today. You know, you never answered my calls. So, no, I cannot trust you, young man. You're part of it. They're using you. You could be the mechanic that keeps fucking with my car and I don't know it. But I'm going to go to God on it. And he'll let me know who it is. I just haven't wasted my time because I know that they use people in the neighborhood. Then Friday you were supposed to come. You said you would come soon as the guy got here. Never heard from you. Then you text me and say, oh, somebody's came to look at the house. You know, and then you show up after the guy left. What do you do? Call you and say, I'm gone? You can show up now. With the way that these people have been plotting against me, I can't trust anyone. Period. One thing I wouldn't do, is lie. I don't have no reason to lie. They've been doing all the lying. My mother's birthday was the 24th of February, so I posted this. Rest in your bed till the second coming. Because that's all people are doing, resting in their beds. Ain't nobody went to heaven yet. I don't know where y'all get all that shit from. God say the dead in Christ. The dead in Christ shall rise first in the second coming. Right now, they're just resting in their beds. Their little caskets are, burnt up because a lot of people, do the ashes. But the body might be dead, but the spirit is still there. Because we're just spirits in a body made in the image of our parents. This devil is hitting me in my back. Let me go ahead and do a call on that because I'm being hit with weapons again. Anytime you're hitting me with weapons, I'm going to document it, America. Because I'm tired of you trying to unalive me. I'm going to give myself a thumbs up on my other channel. He said Google the detective. I don't know. Like I said, they ordered the wrong part, and they probably did that purposely. They all work together in Texas. They're all sorority motherfuckers. They see who I'm calling. They'll call them people and say, order the wrong part. It's all a fucking game with Texas. It's all a freaking game. This is what they do to target people. Do y'all know how many people who have perhaps committed suicide from your government targeting them? Or how many people have shot up other motherfuckers from government targeting them? Do you ever think about that? Why some people shoot up places? Of course, they program people to shoot up places, V2K them. Look at them. They just hate the sun shining. Hate to see the sun shine on. Look how demonic, gross darkness they got out here. I'm pissing that devil off. He hate the light. I'd be glad when God take the light away from your whole asses. You're walking in darkness. You never get light. Since you always ucking with it. And you like darkness. Judgment been called on you heathens. Yeah, VA, I'm being hit with weapons again. Can you document this call? After this, if they keep hitting me, I'm going to 911 they ass, since they can't want 911 calls and won't take care of a crime against a nigga.
The call will be recorded and possibly monitored for quality assurance.
They jabbing me in my back right now.
Hello, thank you for calling the Veterans Crisis Line. My name is Tanya. How can I help you today?
Yes, Tanya. It's the same shit, different day with your government who hates I'm chosen by God. So, I'm documenting right now. I'm getting jabbed in my back with one of their weapons. It must be the radiation because my veins are popping out again. And I'm feeling heat. Electromagnetic radiation. I am live on my YouTube because I really have to document and record the conversation because some of the crisis line people keep twisting my words, calling and lying to the police and not knowing the police listening on the call, so they already know I'm not saying the shit that some of you people call and tell them. They call me and tell me. years. 9 years. That's what I'm
You're
calling
tired of
them.
what?
The baby eating pilots. Because they've been stalking me for 35 years, aiming weapons, government weapons, 9 years. So that's what I'm calling them. If you're gonna aim weapons at a retired senior citizen, an elderly person, what else are you doing, pilots? 9 years hitting me with direct energy weapons, ray guns, lasers, electromagnetic radiation. That's an attempted murder because I've never had cancer. I do have police reports, and I do have to be out here advocating for my safety because the police pass the buck. We have no control over the air since they're doing it via aircraft. So I got helicopters, jets, Cessnas, Southwest Airlines, private and commercial in my hood. I have to go live and document all these people aiming weapons at me. You said Tanya was your name, right? Or Tanya?
Yes, Tanya.
Tanya.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's called spiritual warfare, Tanya, because if I got people aiming weapons at me, that should tell you I'm not trying to unalive my ass, okay? I'm not suicidal. I'm out here defending my ass against people who hate I'm chosen by God, and they don't want to tell y'all. Instead, they out here doing devil clouds over the sun, moon, and stars. That's probably why God put that blizzard on them and them fires, because they keep coming against God's prophecy. Unbeknownst to you, Tanya, 35 years they've been targeting me here in Texas. I'm being hit in my belly button right now with a ray gun, so I got to put some burn medicine on there because all they do and all they've been doing is burning up my body. Like they burning up everything in my car. Something you don't know about.
That sounds really uncomfortable and unpleasant.
Well,
and you said this has been going on for some time now?
Yeah, well, being a child of God, we able to handle it. Most of y'all wouldn't be able to. Again, they have burnt me while I'm...
I just want to confirm, you said you're not having thoughts of
Why would I? If I'm blessed, they're the ones stressed. Aiming weapons at an elderly person, you think about that. Who's stressing out? Your government. You know why? Because all the shit they done tried, Tanya, except for destroying my only kid, drugging him, mind controlling him, V2K. Have you heard of this? These things I'm talking about. Direct energy weapons, ray guns, lasers, electromagnetic radiation. Oh, y'all really need to educate yourself because your government is a killer. See, that's why they've been exposed with the Epstein files, because there's a lot of things they've been doing that a lot of y'all don't know about, all right? Killing babies. That's why I say baby eating people. And I can show you a video right now, or play a video where it came out of your own people's mouth. The babies we eat, the food we eat. Come on, they putting that stuff in our ground beef right now.
Let's talk about...
I don't need to talk about nothing. I just need you to document the call, young lady, because I'm 70, going on 71. And if they've been hitting me with weapons and targeting me 35 years, I already have a plan, God's plan. I don't need man's plan. I need to stick with what God got me doing. So all I need you to do is document the call, like I said, because you can't keep me safe if the police can't. All they have to do is stop aiming the weapons, your government. Stop treating me like a dog and treat me like the daughter of God, like I am. Okay? Y'all treat dogs better than you do the people of God. Make it make sense, y'all, on my live. They treat dogs better than they do the people of God. And run around here calling themselves pure. See, I don't play games, Tanya, and I don't need no babysitters. What I need your government and my hometown to do is get out of my business and stop aiming weapons at an elderly person, because that is elderly abuse. In 9 years, you have no idea that these people have burnt my toe off, burnt my birthmark, burnt my feet. So I don't need no safety plan. I already got one. All I need, the crisis line people, which I had to put a complaint on y'all. Several times I had to call them the other night because y'all keep saying things that I didn't say. Like I told Officer Norton, who also documents If I want to say I have Second Amendment rights, y'all shouldn't come back and say, who am I planning on killing? Because I didn't say that. That's your thoughts. I have the right, when I got an army aiming weapons at an unarmed person, to say that I have Second Amendment rights, self-defense. See, but y'all can't keep turning around putting words saying I said this when I didn't. Because again, they are listening on this phone. I try to tell y'all that, the police. So they already know what you saying ain't true. Because they know I wouldn't say no shit like
So,
that.
Ms. Jones, yeah, I'm not trying to.
I'm just trying to tell you what some of the crisis line been saying. I don't need to talk about nothing.
That you can do to deal with your
I don't need to talk about nothing after 9 years, sister. I don't need to talk about nothing. All I need to do is see if they'll get this weapon off my body by telling you and witnessing to you what God is doing if you want to get your heart in order with God before you shut it down. Because again, I don't play with God, and this is spiritual, like I said, because at 70, almost 71, I've never been suicidal. Never will and never, and it's not no current, so you can take that out of your vocabulary, because there never have been. What I am tired of, Tanya, is your government and my hometown trying to kill my ass. Because they the one been doing all the wrong. They the one committing the crime against me. And I have rights to defend myself. And yes, I do have Second Amendment rights. I'm not a criminal. I'm a retired senior citizen vet who can't even enjoy their retirement because I got racist people, Klansmen or whoever, who feel like they're above the law because the government's sending them. And these are Department of Defense weapons. And the police covering up for their ass, including the FAA. So that leaves us out here, and I say us because it's a bunch of us being hit with weapons, Tanya. Have you heard of target to individuals? Have you heard of that term?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, y'all need to educate yourself because it's a bunch of us out here that your government is aiming weapons at. And some of these people that they aiming weapons at are committing suicide. But y'all not concerned about that. You know, you're concerned about what I'm going to do. You're not concerned about an army aiming weapons at a veteran, at an elderly person. You're more concerned about what I'm going to do. Make that make sense, y'all. But they claim they care about their veterans. Anyway, Tanya, thank you for documenting this. The next call will be non-emergency or 911 if they don't get this radiation off my body. And those are the tools that I use. Do you understand that? I don't need your help. All I need you to do is document the call when I call. And that's what they're supposed to be advising y'all on. Because you can't stop the crime. I don't need no safety plan because I'm not no kid. What I need your government to do and my state to do is stop trying to unalive me over God. And tell people what God is doing so they can get their hearts in order with God before he shut it down. And stop trying to shut me up and murder me behind it. Because ain't nothing they can do about what God is doing. Killing me ain't going to crown them. Again, I told you they've been after me 35 years, so you have no idea all the things the police have been doing to me 35 years that y'all put y'all faith in. Well, I don't. I put my faith in God, and when I got the police out here, part of the problem, why do I want them in my face? They know who I am. They not telling y'all. They sending you to
you mentioned Officer Norton.
Yeah, just understand that he's part of it. He's documenting for me, just like I need you to document. Okay? And God keeps me safe. It's his battle. So I don't worry about what they're doing. I'm not the type that worry. What I'm focusing on is God's mission and God's purpose. And again, if you want to get your heart in order with God before you shut it down, because y'all be playing with God. I don't play with God, Sister Girl, and he changed my will. But I'm going to do his will, whether they like it or not, whether they're aiming weapons or not, they got to answer to God. And 35 years of targeting me, and I'm still alive. That should tell you I'm handling it. I'm handling it without you. I didn't have to start calling the crisis line till 2019. Even though they started burning my birthmark in 2017, the year I retired. I've been retired 9 years. 9 years I've been retired. It's 9 years they've been aiming weapons at me everywhere I go. In my places and now in a car.
That must
So
be
that's,
very difficult.
well, it's difficult for them because nothing that they're doing has prospered. It has it. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. I'm still alive. They got an army on one person aiming weapons at an unarmed person. But nobody's concerned about that. They're worried about if I'm going to get me a weapon and who I'm going to kill. I ain't have no intentions of none of that. And I wouldn't have to go arm myself if they stop aiming the weapons. They're forcing me to arm myself, to defend myself, because I'm an elderly person. I can't keep being tortured by a bunch of haters who hate God chose a nigga. That's what it's all about in Texas. They don't like black folks. They lie to y'all. But they really don't like black people. They already told me when they went after my kid, something you have no idea about. I told you this been 35 years. I'm still here. They're still stressing. Now they're aiming weapons at an unarmed person. 9 years. So who's stressing? I'm blessed and they're stressed. I'm encouraging people to get their hearts in order and sharing prophecy written with people so they'll know what God is doing. Unlike your government who's sending you to the pit because they're deciding your fate for you. And if that's what you want your government to do, Trump and them to do, decide your fate, now they over there bombing Iran. Like they can't even handle their own country, but over there trying to rule somebody else's. Give me a break, America. They better get it together. Y'all better get it together and get off the impure shit because God is sick of that. Get your house in order, Tanya, before God show up and destroy. That's all I can tell you. And if you want to see what God is doing, I am sharing prophecy written, Luke 21:25. There shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars. Okay? If you want to know that prophecy written, I can give you my channel. I'm not about subs. I'm about souls and exposing and shutting your little government hoes down. Because all they've been doing is killing children, doing rituals, hanging out with Epstein. Okay, you want to play? Let's play. Because, see, I'm very well educated. I'm a professional person like you are. I'm just chosen by God, predestined from birth. Y'all call us earth angels. We don't play church. We don't follow your little pagan Christianity.
So, you know, it
We're all
sounds
about
to me,
God.
It sounds like your strong faith and belief in God is
Well, I had to be. He changed my life. And then I got Bush and his army in Texas, who's been after me 35 years. So I had to really become brave, stand my ground, and stand on God's word. You understand? Because it's his battle. Now, again, if you want to know what God is doing, I'm sharing that prophecy out of King James Version. Because they are covering it up and sending you to the pit. I'd rather see you, Tanya, go to the palace and get your heart in order with God and walk by the word, not by what's taught. Because we've been taught wrong. And you cannot go to the palace walking in lies. You understand? I'm here on a mission from God, not government. Government, I told you, trying to unalive me. But it's been impossible because, you know, just like Christ, God covers me. And I didn't ask to be chosen, but I am. Ain't nothing they can do about that. Aiming weapons at me 9 years ain't going to change what God is doing, and it hasn't. And I'm going to continue to focus on God, not them demonizing the sky over the sun. The sun's still going to shine on me regardless of them wasting taxpayers' money flying around here calling it climate change. You heard of that term? They call it climate change. It's really witchcraft. God showed me how much witchcraft y'all do.
So for today, it sounds like you're going to, continue to focus on...
Well, whatever I continue to do is nobody's business. I just need you to document the call, and if we're done documenting, I can go ahead and call non-emergency, see if they're going to get this damn weapon off of me. Because like I told them, until they stop sending the hitmen, you would get a call. Collin County, Plano. You would, if you don't want me calling 911, non-emergency, stop sending the hitmen. And I mean it. All right? So you have a good day, Tanya. But just remember to
Okay,
look
you
up
too.
and get your heart in order with God, because that's what he looks at, the hearts. Thank you for documenting.
You're welcome. Take care.
Bye. I don't waste my time with people who think they gonna run the show. No, I run this show. Because I frankly don't want to be calling your ass nowhere. But I'm going to run it if I got to call you. $70 of God's affliction, I've had enough. Don't y'all think? Because people don't know my story. But let's just read Jeremiah 6 before I get on, so y'all know. King James Version only. That's all I go by. Boy, your car show is smelling loud. I wouldn't know this scripture if God wouldn't have gave it to me to go with what he's doing. I got a devil up here. They keep flying they damn devil birds. They using devil birds out here to do all that. Not doing shit on their own. Witchcraft and devil birds. Jeremiah 6. King James Version only. You'll find me in there. Any other Bibles, they done took me out, but yet still got me surrounded, aiming weapons. O ye children of Benjamin, gather yourselves to flee out of the midst of Jerusalem, and blow the trumpet. It don't mean trump. In Tekoa, and set up. Let me see if I can get this to lift up. And set up a sign of fire in Beth Hassarim. No, Beth Hassarim. Beth Hassarim. Let's say it like that. For evil appeared out of the north. Yeah, I'm in the north. And great destruction. I have likened, that means I have created, the daughter of Zion, that's me, yes, that's me, to a comely and delicate woman. Yes, I am. I'm not a big boned, and they keep sucking my weight off, so I'm very delicate. I'm not one of them BBLs or RTTs, big booty ladies, rubbing thighs together. I got to be able to move. I'm in warfare. To a delicate and to a comely and delicate woman. There's only one woman that he created for this. Not no copycat. Not women. One woman. The shepherds with their flocks shall come unto her. That's these hoes out here now. These bitches, right? They shall pitch their tents against her round about. I'm surrounded. They shall feed everyone in his place. They feeding all of them, making sure they eat. Prepare ye war against her. Arise, let us go up at noon. Woe unto us. They warring right about now. For the day goeth away, and the shadows of the evening are stretched out. Arise, and let us go by night. That's why I'm surrounded at nighttime. Let us destroy her palaces. My palace is the sun, moon, and stars that they keep putting dark fucking clouds over, because my light irritate their ass, and they darkness. I smell another whirlwind on your ass. Keep doing this shit. Supposed to be a sunny day, but I guess the weather people and the witches didn't get together. Or God. Because he controls whatever anybody is doing. Guess they didn't get together. For thus saith the Lord, For thus hath the Lord, of hosts said, hew you down trees and cast them out against Jerusalem. This is the city to be visited. She is holy oppression in the midst of her. As a fountain casteth out her waters, so she casteth out her wickedness. Violence and spoil is heard in her. Before me continually is grief and wounds. Be thou instructed, O Jerusalem, lest my soul depart from thee, lest I make thee desolate, a land not inhabited. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall thoroughly glean the remnant of Israel as a vine. Turn back thine hand as a grape gatherer into the basket. To whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. They cannot hear. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. That's these hoes out here coming against me. All right, who's to say that this is not Jerusalem? Therefore, I am full of fury of the Lord. I am weary with holding in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad and upon the assembly of young men together. For even the husband with the wife shall be taken, the age with him that is full of days, and their houses shall be turned unto others with their fields and wives together. For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. For from the least of them even unto the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness. And from the prophet even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely. Real talk. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. That's me, the daughter of God's people, the daughter of Zion, the one that he created, the one that they are preparing war against and trying to mess up my palace, cover up my sun, moon, and stars that I'm blessed with. Yep, that's me. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people. Keep saying peace, peace when there is no peace. They've only been warring, aiming weapons, trying to unalive my ass. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? No, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good ways? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Yeah. They won't. They keep doing the same thing. They're like Pharaoh, hardened. Therefore, hear, ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. To what purpose cometh there to me incense from Sheba, and the sweet came from a far country? Your burnt offerings are not acceptable, nor your sacrifices sweet unto me. Therefore, thus saith the Lord. So you can pray all you want to. God is not accepting it. Behold, I will lay stumbling blocks before this people, and the fathers and the sons together shall fall upon them. The neighbor and his friend shall perish. Thus saith the Lord, behold, a people cometh from the north country, and a great nation shall be raised from the sides of the earth. They shall lay hold on bow and spear. They are cruel and have no mercy. Yeah, aiming weapons at elderly, eating babies, killing children, sacrificing. You are cruel and have no mercy. Their voice roareth like the sea, and they ride upon horses, Texas, set in array as men for war against thee, O daughter of Zion. I already know, Daddy. they are warring against me. You are cruel and you have no mercy. We have heard the fame thereof. Our hands wax feeble. Anguish hath taken hold of us, and pain as of a woman in travail. Go not forth into the field, nor walk by the way, for the sword of the enemy and fear is on every side. O daughter of my people, that's me, whether you like it or not, gird thee with sackcloth and wallow thyself in ashes. Make it thee mourning as for an only son, most bitter lamentation. For the spoiler shall suddenly come upon us, God and I. I have set thee for a tower and a fortress among my people, that thou mayest know and try their way. Yes, that's me, the tower and the fortress. They are all grievous revolters, walking with slanders. They are brass and iron. They are all corrupters. The bellows are burnt. The lead is consumed of the fire. The founder melted in vain, for the wicked are not plucked away. Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord hath rejected them. So again, God already prepared me, being the daughter of his people, what they were going to do, prepare war against me. That's why I've been able to handle these hoes. And y'all won't be able to do, because you're not predestined for it. So stop trying to be me, copycat. You have nothing that God has given me, okay, as the daughter of his people. You don't have that. I got it. All right? You can't be me. You can't duplicate me. So stop trying. It won't work. There's only one God created for this, and that's me. When Collin County was messing with my son, this is what I was doing. I didn't know it was written in the Bible until God revealed it. For I have heard a voice as of a woman in travail, and the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child. the voice of the daughter of Zion. You weren't doing this, copycat. That bewelleth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, Woe is me now, for my soul is wearied because of murderers. So I was running to and fro, going back to Austin and Plano, Dallas, wherever I was residing, seeking if I could find a man, if there be any that executed judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. I couldn't find one, not one, that would seek the truth. So, God has already showed me how, this is again, that's why I know this scripture. A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rules. Hey, good morning. God rising, rather. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rules by their means. And my people, God said, y'all love to have it so. And what will you do in the end thereof? What you gonna do in the end? Again, they up there putting this dark cloud on the sun because they full of darkness. All right? Anyway, my battery is getting ready to go out, and I need to charge my phone up. I think I'm down to 6%. I don't want it to die on y'all. So, DOZ out. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the thumbs up. Have a blessed day. Remember to look up.